We are damaging trade partners that have kept us incredibly prosperous. Almost everything in my house right now, or most of it, comes from or has parts from all around the world. That's why I'm allowed to have all this stuff and I can pay for it. We're destroying that. We're destroying the environment. We're destroying the trust other nations have with us. Just today, our dearest and oldest intelligence partners announced that they will no longer be sharing intelligence with us, at least on drug trafficking. Colombia just said the same thing. It's been reported that the Dutch are saying the same thing. Our NATO allies are preparing to form a much stronger and unilaterally controlled military. None of that is America first.
Since you raised that issue and brought up the UK with that announcement about sharing intelligence, um, what are your biggest concerns about military action against boats in the uh, Caribbean and in the Pacific that are alleged to have been used by drug traffickers?
Well, one, as I view it, it's a crime. And it has never been the policy of the United States to execute people who are our enemies except on the battlefield. We don't just go kill people who we think are bad. Put aside whether the allegations are supported by anything. It appears they're not particularly well supported, and it looks like many of the people on those boats were poor fishermen who maybe knew that they were moving drugs, and it's pretty certain not to the United States. But it's against international law. It's probably against US law. It's almost certainly against the War Powers Act. Let me phrase it in a slightly different way, and I'm getting this from a former assistant U.S. attorney and the former mayor of Miami who wrote a column in the Miami Herald the other day. And he asked this questions of Americans. If instead of the video of those boats being blown up, being from above, 300 feet, we didn't use one of those missiles. We boarded the boat, and U.S. sailors boarded those boats, lined up everybody on the boat, and shot them in the back of the head. How would Americans feel about that? Would we be having this conversation? I don't think so. Now, put aside whether it's illegal or consistent with American values, it's also pretty stupid in that it's not helping us address drug issues and it's damaging our relationships with our strongest allies. That's why the Brits are not going to give us intel on that anymore because they're afraid we're going to use it to kill people.